right? I wouldn't go up to a mechanic and say, I've got £2,000 to spend. Definitely don't do that, because I'm not saying all mechanics, there's a lot of good ones out there, but some people, it doesn't matter what the trade is, people can be unscrupulous. If you tell someone you've got £10,000, you know, a lot of the people would give you a price close to the £10,000. I've had customers come to me and like say, oh, I've got £2,500 to spend, and I think, oh, you shouldn't say that to people. You can say it to me because I'm not going to rob you, but you know, when I've given them a bill of like £900 and they're absolutely made up and gobsmacked, but most of the time, if you went to somebody and said, I've got £2,500, they'd get that price close to £2,500. So let them tell you the price. Don't go up and say, I've got this amount of money. So if you're after a price, I'd always recommend shop around. Get a couple of prices to compare. Don't just go with the first price you get. Obviously, if you trust someone, it's important. But still, you can still get another price just to compare. You know, you don't get too complacent. Trust the person you trust, but I always say to people, you know, get a couple of prices, especially for a big job like a clutch. You know, even myself, I can't beat some of the clutch centres with the prices. They do that job in and out in a day. And they've obviously got more experience on just doing clutches, so they can do them faster. They might get the parts cheaper because that's all they buy is clutches. So they might give a better price than myself. So I would always shop around and get a price for a big job like that. Well, you should be able to ask your mechanic anything, really. Yeah. Don't feel stupid asking your mechanic questions, because he should be there to help you and give you good advice, not just to take money off you to do a job. Like anybody, it just annoys me when people are in a trade and they just think, oh, give a price and that's it. I'll always try and advise people on the best way to go about something. If the person's any good, they'll have a bit of patience. And just because you don't know about cars, I think there's no harm in learning bits. So the more you know, the more qualified you are, the better you are.